Right, good morning. Yesterday afternoon, I stripped the rifle down, just as a regulator, and then put it all back together. Right, got the rifle here, and I don't know whether you're going to see it, but I put in 170 bar yesterday afternoon on the gauge, and left it overnight, and it's still holding pressure at 170. So when I get outside, I'm going to fill this up. I don't know, maybe 230 bar, and I'm going to test out, because some of your comments was about, you said it was more accurate with the single shot loader. So I'm going to test that out, but that'll be over a couple of days, of course, because each day is different in the way of wind and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'll be testing the magazine and the single loader out to see what's more accurate. Everybody's saying the single loader was more accurate. One thing I noticed, well, one thing I didn't see on that AP 900 was a burst disc. Now whether it's got a burst disc I don't know, but I didn't see that at all. As you know, I adjusted the regulator down by half a turn because the manufacturers these days are setting the regulators so high. Of course, your shot count would be low. Oh, one of the comments as well was I forget who said it, but he's getting one of these rifles with a bottle because he's seen reviews with low shot counts. Early last week, I was going to do a shot count, and I must have shot 60 to 70 shots, and I still had half a tank of air. Okay, so what would the regulator, being how it's set, let's say I've got a quarter of a tank, because it would have dropped off the regulator. So I reckon I would have got 100, maybe 110 shots from that cylinder, which is a small cylinder. Oh, yesterday when I filled it up, it took a long time to fill, and I think that's because it's filling the tank up, and it's got to get a certain pressure to open that regulator up, and then it started filling quite easily, you know what I mean? But as I say, I only put in 170 bar. Today I will put in I don't know, maybe 120, top it up to 120 and do this test on the magazines and the single shot. But as I said, that's going to be over a couple of days. And Chris, quite strange, because when I got up this morning, you sent me an email with the strip down on that AP 900. And of course, yesterday afternoon I was stripping it down anyway, so that was a bit of a coincidence, But I've already seen that video before. Now, when I was stripping that down, you saw me trying to unscrew the regulator from the air tube, and I had quite a difficult time over that with my hands. So I had to put a screwdriver in to release or just crack it open a bit. But when you watch these videos well, even the barrel, I couldn't even get the barrel off. So when you're watching these videos on YouTube and they're stripping things down, now they must have the same trouble as I did, you know, in a way of couldn't release the regulator from the tube or taking the barrel out. So the way I look at it is they've already stripped it, got everything part down, and left everything loose, reassembled, and then they show you how to strip down. And of course they make it look so easy. Well, it wasn't easy for me. I mean, as I say, I had to get a screwdriver to crack open that regulator, and even the barrel I couldn't get off, you know. So I don't take much notice on reviews, you know what I mean. But anyway, until I get outside, I top up and I'll do this kind of magazine and single loader accuracy test. I'm just pleased that everything I did yesterday afternoon, it held up with air, you know what I mean. So the air, 170 bar what I put in it is still 170 bar today at this moment, you know. So I'll see you later outside, okay? See you, bye. Right, good morning. It's very dark today. As I said this morning, I'm going to do this magazine and single loader test, but just in a little bit of a different way. I'm going to take alternate shots, one with the magazine and one with the single loader. So I've got a camera down there, so I better go and start that up before starting everything else, okay? So I won't be a minute. Oh shit, oh Christ. Right, okay, so I'll start the recording on this and turn on I've been chronographing it as well on each shot. So right, okay, so I'm recording. I'm using the Barracuda 15s because I've got no other, well, I haven't got the 18 pallets. So first of all, I'll take a shot with a single loader and alternative shots so we can get a reading on the chronograph and see what it's doing. Right, okay. So I've got the other camera down there recording. That's what Mick said. So I'm going to go for the line, which we done yesterday. The join, and see how we go. Just underneath the one. Okay, I'm on fire mode now. So alternate shots. I'm just hoping the chronograph is going to pick it all up. Well, that didn't pick that up. Oh, the chronograph's turned off. Okay, I'll take that shot again. Don't forget, this has just been filled up with 230 bar of air. So we won't count that first shot. But I imagine this is going to go high anyway. Yeah, straight.
445. 7.
7 foot-pounds. God dear me. That's even lower than yesterday. Right, okay, so that was the first shot. Now with the magazine.
$448. 7.1.
Well, something's really wrong here, isn't it, eh? Right, okay, now this is a single loader again. Same place. And it's turned off again. I don't know why the chronos keep turning off. Okay, so I'll take that shot again. It's turned off again. I've got fully charged batteries in that, so I'm going to take that shot again. So this is not working out all that well. It could be the vibration of the rifle moving one of the batteries.
$448. 7.1.
Okay, so that's 3 shots now. Now the magazine again. So this is alternate shooting.
445. 7.
Okay, so magazine, single shot loader again.
$448. 7.1.
Magazine again. And that didn't register. Just turn the chronograph up. I'll take another shot on that. Oh, what am I doing here? This camera's going everywhere else.
$457.1.
Okay, so thinking about the magazine, it's still on the chronograph reading the same really. This is a single shot magazine.
$457.1.
Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn off the scope cam and readjust the 0 mark, and I don't know why. Alright, so I'm just going to come up to the middle of that hole and save it. Okay, now I start recording again. Right. So now we're with the magazine again. So I'm still aiming for that line.
457.1.
Right now, single loader again. .1, that's just over pistol, isn't it? Oh, dear me. There has to be something wrong somewhere. Right, that line, I just move over a bit.
448.7.1.
Right, now with the magazine again. That line still moving over.
457.1.
Right, okay, so I'm not quite sure. Oh. I'm not quite sure how many pellets I've got left, but what I'm going to do is a group shot with this magazine, and I'm going to aim for that number 3. Wherever the pellet goes, I'll keep aiming at number 3.
457.1. 457.1.
The chrono's off again. Oh, I do number 3 in it.
457.1.
And that was the last shot on the magazine, so how many shots did I take on that? Either 3 or 4. Okay, so now I'm with a single shot loader going to do a group. And we'll come over to that number 3 here.
452.7.2.
Yeah, the chrono's off again. Could be the chronograph up the spout, I don't know.
$452.7.2.
Right, okay, I'll take another group for the bullseye. Or should I read 0? I think I'll read 0, so I'm turning it off. So I got it. Right, so I'm coming over to the left and coming down, and I save that and I'll start recording. Right, okay, so I'm with this. Oh, I must be loaded. So I'm going to go for the bullseye.
455.7.3.
That's one in a bullseye.
457.1.
That's two in a bullseye.
452.7.2.
That's three in a bullseye.
455.7.3. Last bullet.
Okay, never mind about last bullet. Right, okay, so I'm going to go for number 4, top.
452.7.2.
I'll take another
Empty
5.
magazine.
Yeah, okay. I'll take another 5 shots. Never mind about the chrono. Turn that off. So I'm on at number 4, so I'm going to aim at number 4. Oh, I didn't push the cocking lever back. Right, I'm aiming at number 4. So I'm going to take 5 shots, that's 2 in it. So they're virtually in the same pellet hole there. That's 3. Am I recording? Yeah. Okay, they're all going through the same pellet hole. This is the last one on this. Oh no, I better take 10 because I'm going to take 10 in and I'll fill that up. So that's 5. That's 6 all in that hole, so I've got another 4 pellets to go. Right, another 3 pellets to go, and that's 6 in that hole. And that's shot high. So I've got another 2. Oh. And I can't find the hole. That's it. Okay, so that's 7. This is the last pellet. So that's 8 in that hole, or almost in the hole, and this is the last pellet. Right, okay, so that group is a 9-shot group, and 1 flew up top. Right, so fill up the magazine and we'll see what that does. So 10 shots. But these magazines I do like. And with the regulator, because it hasn't got a regulator valve, I don't know what pressure it's set on. So that's one bad thing about this Snow Peak. It hasn't got a regulator valve. Why they didn't put one on, I don't know. That seems strange to me. You put a regulator in, but no regulator valve. So how do you know what pressure to adjust it to? Because it's all down to guesswork. I mean, I've lowered the pressure down, as you know, by half a turn. Right, okay. So this is just 10 shot group. I ain't got much room, have I? So I'm gonna come here. I go for 7, I think. That's away from these. Oh no, I go for 6 on this line here, because that'll be away from those pellet holes there. Okay, that's shot low. So I'm aiming for 6. And as you can see, it's all going in that hole. Splitting the paper, but it's still going in that hole. I saw that pellet bounce back out. And that was the last shot. So that was with the single shot loader, with one up top, and that was with the magazine. You know, I don't know what to say. Right, there's a pellet hole there. Let's see what that does. Yeah, see, that's straight in that pellet hole. Yeah. See, that's that group there with the magazine. That's a hole. That group there is also, well, I mean, it's like a slit, isn't it? But that here, I just put in 2 shots into that, I think. Let's make it 5. So yeah, let's see that shot. Why did that fly off? Seems like a pellet weight, doesn't it? Well, I've got to sort something out about this rifle because, or is it a chronograph fault? I don't know. Because from here, when it hits that ball down there, it's really putting some punch into it, you know what I mean? I'll have to try and find it, or try and borrow another chronograph, because I don't want to lay out money for a chronograph. I'll take one more shot. I'm hoping that the 18s come today, so I can test it out with the 18s. But at the moment, we'll go for number 8. Almost in between 7 and 8. Right, okay, I'm going to call that a day. I don't know what I can fathom out of that. As for the single shot loader and the magazine, you'll have to tell me what you think was the best, because the magazine all went in the hole. Yes, large, but it went in the hole. The single shot loader made a split. Single shot loader there. Yeah, I mean, I really don't know, but I do like the magazine. Right, I'm going to turn everything off. Right, the scope's off, the camera's off. Turn this one off. That's off. Turn this one off, then I walk down there and turn that one off. So, right. What can I say about that shoot? I don't know. I don't know what to say. With the magazine or the single shot loader, but especially the chronograph, and I can't make that out. Now I've just filled this up with air and the gauge is stuck. It says 1,000 bar or 100 bar. You can see it there. It should be around about 240. Yeah, so the gauge is stuck on that. Whether it'll release itself, I don't know. But I just can't make out that chronograph. Whether the chronograph is up the spout or not, I don't know. It kept on switching off. And especially the foot-pounds, down to 7 foot-pounds, where yesterday, okay, it was like 9 and then it went down to 8. So it's possible it could be the foot-pounds, you know what I mean? But as for accuracy, well, I'm leaving it up to you, whether it's a magazine or the single shot loader. I was quite happy with both, you know, either one or the other, made no difference. Yeah, I was quite happy with both, so but it's just a chronograph. Yeah, what I've done, I've ordered another chronograph off eBay, very cheap one. So wait until I get that and then I'll try that out. And I mean very, very cheap. I'm not going to spend £130 on one of those FXs. If for argument's sake, this cheap one ups the FPS and foot pounds, well then I might buy one of those net, is it a net chronograph? They're about the same price as the FX, but I mean that FX I haven't used that much, and as I say, I don't know whether it's faulty or not. So I'll see you later. Okay, bye.